Now we are going to discuss about the physical properties. As you are aware of the introduction also, you know the classification also, you know the preparation. So it's time to learn about their physical properties. So first we talk about their states. So what we have seen that normally the lower members are colorless gases. They are colorless gases with a, you can say, characterized ammonical smell. That means you can say a strong smell of ammonia. Like they are derivatives of ammonia, so obviously they will give us you can say ammonical smell. But if we talk about aryl amines, they are also colorless, but they actually become color when they are exposed to air, but because when they are exposed to air they get oxidized. So in oxidation they actually become colored. So therefore otherwise the alkyl amines are mostly colorless gases, even the aryl amines, but when the aryl amines are exposed to air they get oxidized and therefore they become colored. Next is the boiling point. If we talk about the boiling point, so we are going to compare its boiling point with alkanes and with alcohols and carboxylic acid. So it actually possesses, you can say, like if we talk about only amine, it possesses a quite you can say appropriate range of boiling point. The reason is that it is capable of doing in hydrogen bonding, right? But if we compare the boiling point of amines with an alkanes, as they are derivatives of alkanes, so what we have seen that they have higher boiling point, because alkanes cannot form an hydrogen bond, but they can form a hydrogen bond and they are polar, so therefore intermolecular hydrogen bonding can take place. Though the bonding is not so strong, but still as the alkanes cannot do that kind of bonding and they can do, so obviously the formation of a new type of bond obviously going to increase the force of attraction, therefore the boiling point actually increased. Now if we compare the boiling point of amines with the alcohols and carboxylic acid, it is definitely low. The reason is that though it can form the hydrogen bond, but the hydrogen bond formed by the amines is not so strong as compared to the hydrogen bonding which is in alcohols as well as in carboxylic acid. So if we just try to list them in an order, that which has a higher and which has a lower boiling point. So we have seen that acids have quite high boiling point because strong intermolecular hydrogen bonding is there. Moving on, we have alcohol, then lesser we have amines, and alkanes fall on the last. This is just depend upon the strength of the intermolecular hydrogen bonding. So this is how you are going to comment on the boiling point, that it has a, you can say a appropriate range, because depending upon that what is the strength of the intermolecular hydrogen bonds that it can form. Next is solubility. We have seen that lower amines are soluble in water, and we know that any substance which is soluble in water is that which is capable of forming a hydrogen bonds with water. So lower members can form that hydrogen bonding is there, therefore they are soluble. But if we talk about amines with 6 or more number of carbon atoms, they are insoluble in water. They are insoluble because they cannot you can say do a strong bonding, hydrogen bonding with water. So that is why they are less. And if we talk about aromatic amines, the same way they are insoluble or very less soluble, as they are not able to do a kind of hydrogen bonding with the water. So this is how you are going to comment on the solubility, because we know that like dissolves like. So the means the polar will dissolve the polar and non-polar is going to dissolve in a non-polar kind of solvent. So this is the reason that the strength is of intermolecular hydrogen bonding is not so strong. So therefore lower members are soluble because there the strength is strong, but as compared to amines with 6 or more or aryl amines, they are not soluble because they cannot form a appropriate force of attraction with the water. That means there is no such strength of intermolecular hydrogen bonding is there. So these are the physical properties of amines. So I think you got it. The boiling point, you can say the question based on boiling point is very important, and you may get a question based on this also, that why aryl amines become colored when they are exposed to air. So just you need to answer that due to oxidation they get colored. So this is all about the physical properties of the amines.